What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be talking about something that 2K released today in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. And these are something that they released before, and it's promo super packs. Funnily enough, these had a picture of Giannis Antetokounmpo on them when they first came out, and as you guys may be able to expect, there is no Giannis card. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what effect, or what the packs are, what effect I think they are going to have on the market, and also what I think effect they will have for the future, because realistically this is not going to be the last time we see super packs from 2K. So look, I'm going to see at least one super pack in a week. Okay, so now we are going to get on to the players. So the players are players from a lot of the promos we've gotten, so like out of position, fan favorites and stuff. So Draymond Green Galaxy Opal, Michael Porter Jr. Opal, Bol Bol Opal, Melo Opal, T-Mac Opal, Alex Caruso Opal, Magic Johnson Opal, Jeremy Lin, Taco Fall, J.R. Smith, LeBron James. LeBron is a good one there, so a lot more people are going to be opening these packs. Got Rose, Jeff Green, Ralph Sampson. One thing I've noticed is that an awful lot of these players were in the 2010 super packs from last week, like the Opals. I'm trying to think of what Opals weren't in the 2010s. So there's T-Mac, obviously. I think that might be it, that it wasn't the 2010s pack. So these are very, very similar to the 2010 super pack we had last week. Then you go down to the Pink Diamonds. We got Scal. We got PG, Gerald Green, Jimmer, Anthony Davis. So a lot of fairly good cards right here. Again, a lot of the fan favorites, Series 1, some of the late year cards. So I can see these cards going down in price. Jay Williams might be a handy enough card to get, because if he goes down in price, if you haven't done the Evo Diamond to Pink Diamond challenge, it becomes very, very easy with Jay Williams, because again, you do it in one game and you get that 20,000 MT. So yeah, there's also Russell Westbrook, who is a 99 overall in TTO, because again, all he has to do is get his position changed from center to point guard and he becomes a 99 overall, like literally the exact same stats and badges. And Bonga is also going to be a little bit cheaper now, so that's a good thing anyway. This Kevin Durant has been in every single pack over the last like 2 weeks. But yeah, so I'm going to have a look to see what it's really done to the market. So first of all, you can't really see how much it's tanked certain players' prices. Like, for example, Magic Johnson. You can't really see how much it's tanked his price because we haven't seen it yet. I just want to see how many more. There's a lot of Magic Johnsons, in fairness. So these packs were out about an hour or so ago, about 50 minutes ago. So when we go to the 3-hour mark, we can see how many of these packs are being pulled. So 3 hours, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 15, 19. So not that many. Okay, there's like 4 in a minute here. Okay, so we'll see. Like, again, I got 246k. I kind of want Magic Johnson for my team, so I can put Hito Turkoglu in at the 3 and put Magic Johnson in there. I kind of like that line, like the sound of that lineup, so I might go for that. To be honest, I want to see how much. Do I have 50k? I might be able to get Magic for 300. I'm not going to spend over 300 on Magic, but he's a player that I might look to get. Either him or I might look to get J.R. Smith. See what price he's gone down to. So he was around 290k. Now he's around 250ish k. So I do think he probably will go down in price again, because he is that little bit rare. And I'm guessing that once you get all the way down, you're going to see him go down in price a little bit. So 5, 8, 13, 19, 25, 27, 28, 32. Okay, so it's... yeah, it's like 3 of them in the 1 minute. I think that might be a solid time to actually look to pick up a J.R. Smith, even though he doesn't really fit into my team though. So yeah, that is some of the higher tier players. Obviously, let's see as a tanked price of LeBron and all. I don't think any will tank the price of LeBron, to be honest. I think the coin sites have a little bit too much power over LeBron. So yeah, like LeBron's realistically going to be 1.5 million. Even though there is going to be a bunch more of these, I don't see LeBron going down whatsoever, even in the slightest in price. The coin sites have too much power. I still can't believe Draymond has gone under the 100k. He's so cheap. Draymond is such good value, lads. He is such good value. And yeah, that is pretty much it for those players. And I just want to check what's done to the likes of Bonga, because they're the type of players that I think could... it'll be like a big effect for a lot of players, because again, 90% of players have Bonga, but there is still probably that 10-15% that don't have him. So Bonga has gone... yeah, Bonga was 11,000 MT, so it may have gone down a little bit more. So that's easy under 10. Like Bonga is now 8,000, so, or 8,600, which is a steal, which is an absolute steal for a 6'8" point guard that can do the kind of things that Bonga can do. So that is definitely it's definitely had a little bit of an effect. I don't think it's had enough of an effect that it's become a complete buyer's market. I honestly think that for example, tomorrow, if the Prime pack is really good, or they release something else tomorrow with the Prime pack, I think there'll be way bigger market crashes than this. Like, I think the Decades packs definitely will crash the market more, because I think they probably, considering the fact they've released promo super packs twice, I think they probably will release Decade super packs again later on in the year, and I think that that'll continue to kind of keep chipping away with the market. I don't think there's any much potential for things to rise. So now I'm going to talk about what effect I think this is going to have on the overall market. And I think the effect that these are going to have, I don't think they're going to affect cards too much, because again, even though supply goes up, the demand is still the same, so it'll drop slightly, because people aren't panic selling in order to get MT. If people panic sell, then the market obviously crashes a lot more than it normally does, but because people won't be really panic selling too much to buy these packs, I think it's going to crash the market a little bit, just because there's going to be a greater supply of the cards. Obviously, if supply raises and demand stays the same, it's going to go down a little bit. But again, for certain players like LeBron, I think the coin sites have too much of control over them. I don't think it's going to really affect them at all. However, the one major effect that I think, and not only this specific pack, and it's just kind of a trend that we've been seeing, is that investments are not a smart decision anymore. For example, like earlier on in the year, you could make tens of thousands, you can make millions of MT. JD crossover, you can make, look at him, you can make millions of MT in certain investments. Like, I made some bad investments, but I made some really good investments as well. So I remember a while ago, like at the start of the year, like these cards right here, like these were great investments. Like Kobe White, you could buy him for 2,000 MT at one stage. Suddenly he's up at 6.5k if you bought a bunch of him. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is now 15k just because of his rarity and he's not really worth anything. But I remember a load of people used to invest in cards on these sets. They invested in a load like Brandon Clark's and Chris Boucher's. So like these cards are now suddenly 15, 16k because they lock in for a Zach LaVine card. And I thought people were kind of crazy for that. And people did it, and people made a lot of MT. Heck, I made a decent amount of MT of these cards right here. I know they lock in for a bad Jokic card and they don't really go for that much. But like, imagine if you'd invested, or actually he was more than 100k I think. Trying to think of cards that were kind of cheap. Melo, for example, he was going for literally 1,000 MT, and if you invest in a bunch of him, you might be able to sell him for maybe 3, like won't sell for 4.5k, but you might be able to sell him for 3.5k or 3k. So if you bought a bunch of him for 1,000, you were able to make big profit. However, I honestly think that investments they're kind of dying right now, because every single new card that's going to be released, there is some form of super pack for them. Because we know for a fact, we're not going to see the Prime Super Pack yet, but we always see the Super Pack right before the 4th card. So we saw the Super Pack right before Ben Simmons. We saw the Super Pack for Prime Series 1 right before... I'm trying to think who was before T-Mac. Was it Derrick Rose that we saw right before Rose? So for Prime Series 3, we're not going to see a Super Pack yet, but we're probably going to see the 3rd card tomorrow. And then in 2 weeks' time, we're going to see a Prime Super Pack. So what that's going to do is it's going to push down the price of a Dino Raja. It's going to push down the price of Eddie Curry, who I think is still an absolute steal for under 100k. It's going to push down the price of all these guys. So super packs have made investments very, very difficult to profit from, and in my opinion, it's something that people should stop looking at as a way of making MT. While you definitely were able to make money by looking at long-term picture of cards, because again, just like any other market, it's about supply and demand. If over time the market dries up and the supply becomes less while the demand becomes the same, if not higher, then obviously the card prices are going to go up. However, that right now cards are going into packs so often that investing is just not the right strategy. And I think the super packs, the fact that we're going to see more and more super packs throughout the year, I think that could be something that could cost people a hell of a lot of MT, especially with bad investments. If you want to make low risk investments, as in if you want to bid on like diamond cards, this card for 1,500. If you want to invest in a bunch of diamond cards at 1,800 MT, then that is a very, very low risk investment. Like, you're going to make slight profit. But I mean, like the olden days of investing in a card for 3,000 MT and suddenly that card going up to 15,000 MT, that's kind of, I think those days are gone. I'd say, lads, those days are gone. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much the video. So these packs will cause the market to deflate a little bit. Like, the market will definitely go down. I don't think it's going to go down enough that it's anything majorly significant. I wouldn't advise you guys to sell. If there's a specific card you want to buy that's in these packs, it might not be the worst time to buy them. Just like for me, I'm going to keep an eye out on Magic, see how much or how close I can get to him without completely gutting myself in my MT. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.